10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 now. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here. First down throwing for Hurts. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He rolls to his right. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. They reveal big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Now pitch it to Barkley. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Goedert makes the catch. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Oh, look at this, Brock. They're splitting the tackles out wide here. I love a bit of creativity to begin this drive. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 1st down, here's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First down, a run with Barkley. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the pistol, Hurts. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Headed out right. That pass caught by Johnson. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Hurts now on 4th. Buying some time right. On the run right. Throwing deep down. He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. He finds him right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles with the football. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First and 10 from the 41. Back now, pressure on its way. This one finds Goddard. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, here's Hurts. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They have themselves another first and 10. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. It's Dotson on the catch. He's brought down a little short. No, that's what they do. Give him the 10-yard line. A final throw before the break. He's on the move. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that'll bring up second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Running back sent in motion. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Burrow from the gun. Completes this one to Chase. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Caught, nice gain left side. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 13 yards brings up 3rd down.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble. And